Hello, Scorpio. Welcome in. We're taking a look at your current love situation as well as the singles, seeing what's coming towards you guys. For the current love situation, I'm going to take a look at how they're thinking and feeling about you, how you are thinking and feeling about them, the challenge, and then the outcome. And then for singles, I'll take a look and see who is coming towards you. It is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Roles can always be reversed. Also, if you need something personal, like for your situation, not a general reading, miatarot.com. You can book a reading with me there. All right. What is this person thinking and feeling about you? I just got the 8 of Swords and went back in. I feel like this person's overthinking something in relation to you, but let's take a look. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Did y'all have some sort of separation? I feel like there's a lack of, yeah, this came out of nowhere. You got two where it's like impulsive type of energy came out of nowhere. I feel like there may have been a breakup. If there's not a breakup, there's something here where someone is holding energy back. It's not reciprocal. Feels very one-sided. You got 9 of Pentacles. That is reflecting them in their single energy. Or maybe that's how they're viewing you. But I don't think that this was something that was planned. I feel like this is something that was very, like, caught them by surprise in how some things played out between the two of you. Give me more for how this person is thinking and feeling about Scorpio. Ace of, yeah, this is a false start, or at least they're feeling like this is starting to fizzle out. There may have been things that were hot and heavy at one point, and then just like out of nowhere, it's flatlined. Mm, mm. Huh. They're wanting to return to you or stick around with you. They feel like you're less toxic than the other people that they have dealt with. That's funny. Give me more on how you're thinking and feeling about Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, they want to open up to you. I feel like this is somebody here who normally tries to control the way things fall into place or how, like, the flow of things, but they're realizing that this is actually what is keeping you guys from either not moving forward, misaligned, that there's an imbalance. I mean, like I said, that there's something that's very one-sided. They're seeing that they need to surrender, or like they need to open up, they need to soften up, they need to stop trying to control things. Let me see how you're thinking and feeling about this person. 4 of Wands. Do you think this person's unstable? And they're unstable because they're carrying a bunch of bullshit. They got baggage, whether it's past baggage or like current shit that they got on their plate. They're handling a lot, or they're holding on to a lot when they don't have to. You feel like that is what's creating the imbalance for the two of you. Also, this person feels unreliable and almost like emotionally unavailable. That's what you're seeing them as. They talk a good game, but they don't back it up. All right, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. For some of you, this person's kind of materialistic. They're kind of surface level, or at least that's what they've shown you. That's how you're seeing them. Like, you know. But I feel like there's something about them that is not super duper authentic, and I feel like you know this about them. It's almost like this person's not comfortable with being in their own skin. It's just something that you've observed. You got 4 of Cups in the reverse. You got 6 of Cups in reverse. Like, I feel like there's a desire for this person, but also it's like, I don't want to get too caught up with this person either. I don't want to get too caught up. Because you're looking at all the pros and cons. You're looking at what is going on with this person. What's the challenge between these two? Hmm. I feel like this person bides for attention. Like they a little bit of an attention whore. The problem is that it's like I feel like the way that this person goes about things is they want to get all the attention, but they don't want to like be reciprocal. I also feel like this person doesn't see themselves clearly. They avoid going deep. And I think that's like a stick in the mud for you because it's like you want deep, you want depth. You don't like dealing with surface level people. Unless, of course, you're not going to keep them around. And even then, I don't really think you like dealing with surface level people. But it's like this person has a very hard time with it's almost like they're running from themselves. It's kind of what it feels like. They're running from themselves. So, what to expect with this person? Moving forward, what can you expect? Hmm. I feel like if you guys are not communicating, there's going to be a continued silence because it's like this person's trying to figure things out. Like I said, I honestly feel like this person is having a hard time with like knowing themselves, identity type of issues. That's why you feel like this person's not authentic is because you clearly can see it. Like you can feel it, you can see it, you know. Um this person doesn't see themselves clearly though. They don't know. They just I feel like there is going to be that silence that's there, but I don't feel like this person is going to leave. Like they're not necessarily moving on from you. I feel like their energy is still lingering, very much so. But I feel like they're also caught up in this confused energy where it's like they're not satisfied and they're trying to look outside of themselves. And that's not working though. And I feel like that's why the whole attention thing comes and them trying to control things and it's a slippery slope, but that's what they're on. They need healing. It's almost like somebody going through an identity crisis. Anything else Scorpio needs to know in relation to them being like quiet? I also feel like they're going to observe you. So it's not, if you guys aren't communicating or even if you are communicating and it's very little, I feel like this person is going to watch you. They're observing you. They're trying to learn and study you. And a part of it makes me almost feel like because the way that you carry yourself, the way that you're sure of yourself, the way that you come across as like you know yourself, um, that's what keeps this person around. That's what also keeps this person like watching you because in the same token, it's like they're trying to figure out themselves as well. Ugh. I still feel like this person's going to be around. Like I said, if you guys go through like time periods of not talking and then talking again, I don't think that this person is going anywhere, but I also feel like they're having a very hard time with growing. So it's a very immature type of energy that I'm feeling from this person. Okay. Current situation, that's what I got for you guys. Now we are moving on to single. My single ready to mingle maybe Scorpios. We're going to see who's coming towards you. And then I'm going to see how you feel about it. Because you may or may not like it. But let's see who's coming towards you. Describe who's coming towards my single Scorpios. Knight of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands. I feel like this is a new attraction. They're very cautious though. I feel like they're very cautious because of some stuff from the past. I don't think it's you though. But you have a very cautious energy. This is somebody here who they think before they move, they think before they react. Could be an Aries that's there. I have that full card there. You also have the Five of Cups here in the reverse. This is them like they're getting over something from the past, or they've already gotten over something from the past, and so they're trying to just make sure that they don't repeat cycles. But you have the Ace of Swords. I'm sorry, the Ace of Wands here. Ah, you got the Ace of Swords. I guess I already knew that it was there. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I feel like this person's not going to tell you, but um, they're very attracted to you. They want to offer something to you, but I feel like they're very hesitant. They're not necessarily speaking about this yet. Give me more. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Knight of Cups. Okay, I followed by the Eight of Wands. I do feel like this person is going to come towards you, but it's going to be after it's like something that they're trying to handle right now, or they're juggling some things at this time. So that's also another reason as to why they're being hesitant. But I do feel like they're going to drop that, or they're going to be done with, trying to manage something. And then they're going to come towards you. I feel like there is somebody here that is going to come towards you. They are going to let you know that they're interested in you because you got that Knight of Cups that's there. Usually this is somebody who's wanting to express how they feel about you, or, date you. But you do have somebody who's very interested. Give me more on how Scorpio will know who this person is. Knight of Pentacles. That's card in. Could possibly be another Scorpio. They have a hard time with change. Like, it takes them a while. So if it's not a Scorpio, it could be another fire sign. I mean, not fire sign, a fixed sign. You have Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius as well. They're slow, though. They're slow to change. It's interesting because they feel like you're not emotionally available, or like you wouldn't be interested. You wouldn't find them attractive, possibly. This is a person here that, whether that's correct or not, which we're going to see in a second, I feel like they have some insecurities. Yeah, Taurus, Libra energy there. Ooh. But I do. I feel like they have some insecurities. Give me more. High Priestess. Jeez. This is almost like secret admirer type of energy. You got Pisces energy here, the High Priestess, Two of Cups, Ten of Wands. Let me, I want to ask something here real quick. Is this person single? Okay. So it is confirming. This person got out of a relationship that they're trying to heal from, but I feel like they're also still carrying a lot of, like they still have responsibilities. So for some of them, they may have children with this person, or it's like this connection lingers with them, but they don't like to talk about it. Like they like to keep this to themselves. They're healing from it though. So I can't say that they're not trying to do any work. There is that level of trying to move on. So how do you feel about this person, Scorpio? How are you feeling about this person? Two of Wands, Hanged Man. You're observing. I don't feel like you're moving fast with this, but I don't think you're walking away from it either when this person decides to come towards you. These are both saying kind of lingering around, but the Hanged Man is all about you observing and being in a place of surrender, enlightenment. So I feel like you're finding out as much as you can. Like that's what you're deciding to do. That's the path that you're going down. Let's see. What else? How else does Scorpio feel about this person? Or, about them feeling them. Devil in the reverse. Okay. Seven of Wands. Yeah, okay. You still have your guard up, right? Like there's a restriction. There's a boundary that you've created. Boundaries are healthy. So well, yeah, boundaries are healthy. It's when avoid and you call it a boundary. That's not what we're doing here. You have healthy boundaries up. The devil in the reverse. That's healthy boundaries. But I also feel like what you're observing about this person is that they're not like the devil incarnate. They're they are decent. They're a decent person. But you still have your boundaries that you have created. Yeah, you got King of Cups. I feel like this person is emotionally intelligent. You are noticing that. They could also have water in their chart. So you got what is that? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio as well. You have Ten of Swords in the reverse. You got Nine of Swords in the reverse. I mean, this is nice. That's a nice energy. This person doesn't make you feel stressed out or on edge or they're not a person that makes you feel like, damn, I wish I never talked to this person. I feel like this is somebody here that is pretty consistent with that. Like you don't feel like you have to worry about them. They're like an open book. Like once you guys get to going, they're an open book. They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you stuff. They're going to tell you things that they wouldn't tell other people. Queen of Pentacles, Strength card, Four of Wands. The only thing that may kind of, well, I don't know. It depends. It depends on what Scorpio I'm talking to, because some of y'all like this and some of y'all don't. There's a feeling that this person might be like a little bit needy, a little bit clingy. There's a clingy energy to who this person is. But I don't think it goes to the point to where it's like chaotic. But I do feel like this is one of those ones where if you allow it, it can get codependent real quick, real fast. Where it's like they are attached to the hip. They want to be in your space. And I feel like this brings them comfort. Like you bring them comfort. Yeah, they're not going to shy away from showing you how they feel. I feel like this is somebody who's pretty open. They're going to show you affection. They're going to show you that they want you. They have been burned before in the past by other relationships, and I do feel like they are working towards not carrying that into the next. Like I said, I feel like they're pretty decent. Yeah, you got the star card. For some of y'all, this is like a wish fulfillment. Also, this is Aquarius, but for some of y'all, this is like the person you really been wanting. Like this is your person. So, for others of you, the connection may heal something in you. So just take it as it resonates. But that is what I got for you today, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. And until next time, you guys, take care.